plant family, and I apologize for the noise. I brought you all back here because I wanted you all to see my plants back here. I actually brought these plants back inside about 2 weeks ago, but these plants actually need to be repotted. As you all can see, some of the leaves, well, you all can't see now, but this is where I keep the plants at, right back here behind this chair here, right? I actually have a grow light here. Let's see if I can adjust this camera. I actually have a grow light right here that comes here in this corner for my plants to get all the light that it needs during the winter months. All right, family, so here we are in my lovely kitchen. And as you all know, family, this is where I like to bring you all to, all right? These plants have, yes, hi family, I'm in here, peekaboo. All right, so these plants, as you all see, is, they need some TLC, right? This is my fern right here. And this right here is, I think it's called a Mandevilla or something. Don't get me started, all right, with these names. But what we're going to do is, look at how this light is just shining down in here, right? The rays. What we're going to do is, because I have a lot of mess in here, we're going to get a bag. We're going to clean this up. We're going to get these repotted, because that's the thing, is lacking nutrients in water right about now. That's why it's dwindling away like this. So I'm going to get a bag and we're going to get this taken care of. Right, family? Okay, family, so I'm back. And this is my bag. And I tell you, family, it doesn't matter what kind of bag you get. Just get a bag. Because you see how this is? All full of my plant and all the dirt. You want to be able to contain that. So this is my bag. I am going to put some gloves on today because these plants were outdoors, okay, for the summertime. Here's my bag. Here's my 2 pots that I'm going to be repotting them in. So I have 2 big pots. Yes, they are like double the size that they are in now, but these plants is going to flourish. Right? And I have my little things that, so it won't get water everywhere. Now, I will say this, these pots I created whole, and these are recycled pots. I had bigger plants in them that I moved around. So it got drainage holes in here to help it drain very well, as you all can see. Right? So it drained very well. So we are going to get started. Let me bring all my dirt upstairs, family, and we're going to get started. All right, family, I'm back. I took a little break. I know it's like early on in the video for you all, but it's not early on for me. I actually had to go and prepare a bit of things. I had to go get my planters that I'm gonna plant in. I had to go down and get the dirt and everything, my mixing soil, potting soil that I'm gonna use, and all my tools that I'm going to use. So now I am back, family, and we're going to start planting, right? First, I'm going to start with this beautiful plant right here. We're going to get this planted. Let's take this out off of here. I just basically use this, and as you all can see, I tell you all, get a plastic bag where you can sit it under so everything will just fall out in there, right? Let's get this situated. This is kind of falling. The next time you guys see this won't be like this, but it is like this, family, because this pot. So and I keep these because I recycle these. Like when I want to hang plants up outside or whatever, that's what I do. Let's get this out of here. Yes, family, you can actually continue to grow these out in your home. Look at this, right? Another reason why, look at the roots in there, right? So we're gonna get rid of that. Which I don't really care for those buckets, but I like to use it to hold the plants. All right, hold the plants up. So as you all can see, these are the roots of the plant, right? I'm planting this in a bigger bucket, family, so it can continue to thrive, right? Once the roots start getting all on the outside like this too, There's no soil. There's no way that it can suck up the nutrients because the soil should be all around this roots, right? The roots, if it's on the outside of the dirt, it's not really sucking up the nutrients. The dirt that's in there is pretty much gone. It's pretty much gone, right? So you are going to see what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this plant back so it's not falling off. And the reason why it's falling apart so much and it's turning yellowish is not getting the water it needs. And it's not getting the nutrients it needs. 9 times out of 10, you got to change the soil out or put nutrients inside of the soil. So that's what you're going to see me do today, family. So let me get the pot that I'm going to use. Pot this in. I don't know who was trying to get in contact with me, but I think I have to wait. Okay, so this is the pot that I'm going to be using. Okay. This pot is clean. I usually clean all my pots out once I finish using them. But we're going to spray it. We're going to spray the pot out anyway with a little bit of alcohol. Right? Nothing major. Just throw some alcohol up in there. It's not going to harm your plants. Now we got to get enough dirt to go in here. Right? Another thing that I want to do is I want to get my little thing to put under here so the dirt can stay in here and don't come out on all the holes, right? I'm gonna mix this pretty good. Let me get my mixing bowl. Some of this stuff has to get moved so you all can see me more. Okay. I told you all I was gonna put my gloves on this time around, so I'm putting on the gloves. Okay, putting on the gloves because these plants was outside in my yard and I want to keep that them bugs. That's one of the things that I have to go through. Alright, so we're going to get our regular dirt, right? Our regular pot and soil. So we're going to get that and we're going to just mix this. I did actually go get purchase. Last video, family, I was out of a lot of my stuff and I had to go and replenish it. So I did. First of all, we're gonna do this. We're gonna just get this. Okay. What you all see me doing now is getting ready to mix my dirt for this. So we're going to use some of that. We're going to get some plant food and we're going to mix that up in here. Remember, I keep it in my orchard bark. Keep it in my orchard bark. So we're going to get some of this. This is a big plant, so I'm going to be a little generous on here. And I think I'm going to need some more of this because this is my cactus mix. So I always put a little bit of, you know, put some of that in there. And as you all know, this is a big bucket, so I'm going to need more than just that. And I actually could have just put that inside the bucket and mix it. So I'm probably going to do that. Because this is a pretty big bucket. That bucket is pretty big. Let me throw whatever's inside of this white bucket in here. Right? Because I can strap on dirt in here. Right? And we're going to just mix this up in here. It's nothing too bad. Too much. Just mix it. A little mixing. Throw a little bit of orchard bark. I was out of this the last time, family, and I said I had to go get some more. So I did go get some of that. I love the orchard bark because it helps it drain and get the space so your dirt won't be all clogged up. We're gonna put a little bit of all right, let's see how this looks now. So I got that dirt all in there. Right? Let's see. A little bit more. All right, now I'm gonna put some pellets in there. So this is my pellets, family. This is my fertilizer, and yes, I'm going to put some of this in there. My plants look crappy now, as you all can see. It took a heavy beating because it needed to be repotted, right? Be generous in here because again, this is a big pot. Now we're going to go ahead and plant this, right? I'm going to go ahead and plant this. And you all see in a couple of days, right? This will not be looking like this, family. Okay? Let's get it in here. I'm actually going to put just the regular water block around the rim. I'm going to have to go down in the basement and get the other bag of dirt because this is going to take a whole lot, this pot, right? So what you all see me doing is just repotting these in bigger pots now. I grew them indoors. These were the last two straggler ones that I had outside. That and my fern. And as you all know, these could get pretty big. This will grow as big as the pot, family. That's the thing. And yes, it will continue if you put it in the right climate, the right temperature, right? The right type of light in, because this loves bright light. This plant loves bright light. If you keep it in the right kind of light, and it will flower in the home. Okay. So I'm going to pour this all around the rim. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit of this plant food around the rim, right? Around in there. So that's all you will see me doing. And put the rest of this. And just work it all around on the sides. And I'm just going to keep going around. right? Until it's up, filled up. Right? Then I will give it a good drink of water. And as you see, family, I don't want to disturb these roots. That's why you ain't see me dig it all out, right? I just left it there. It'll grow out. It'll still continue to do its thing. Sometimes, some plants, you don't want to disturb the roots, family. Some plants, you just don't want to disturb the roots. And as you can see, that's a lot of roots there, right? Little roots. And I don't want to break them all off, family. You'll know what plants that you should be able to, you know, do that too. I'm going to definitely have to go downstairs and get another, get my other big bag. I hate to go downstairs and get that because right now, just me and JoJo home. That's the thing with these big plants, family. You're going to use a massive amount of dirt. And this is another reason why I buy these real big bags. Right now, my kitchen floor is a mess, honey. It's a mess. You hear what I'm saying? It's a mess, family. Yeah, I'm just trying to break up the dirt and distribute this around in it. So that's all you see me trying to do here, right? Flip this around. It's so easily to fall apart because you know why? It's very dry. This plant is very dry. It's very thirsty. Right? It's very thirsty. But don't worry, it'll bounce back. Once it get underneath the right end and where it needs to be, it'll be fine. Right? It'll be fine. It was actually, when I first brought this in, it was like bugs coming out of here, right? It was bugs, family, coming out of this plant. And I was like, oh no, this right here, you can actually grow it out in your garden, directly in the ground, right? Or you can just keep it indoors. It's up to you. All right, pulling this bag out. This is it for this bag. That was my whole big bag, right? You all know I had a bag inside of a bag, but that's it for this bag. I'm gonna actually, get the other one out of the basement. That's it for this. I'm gonna get rid of this. Alrighty. Let's get a little bit of more. I have to go downstairs and get the other bag for me. Actually the end of this, like I don't have to go around it no more. This is it. It's all around the rim. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to top it off with more plant food around the top, right? So I just put a nice generous amount, okay? Nice generous amount. And just go around it. Just sprinkle it in there. Now I'm going to take the remainder of this soil and I'm going to top it off, family. Right? Ooh. Come on, I don't need to be losing all of this dirt. Right? Make it feel like it's right outside. Right? Put all that dirt around it. That's it. It's all in there, family. This is a heavy container, family. What this is filled to capacity with dirt. This plant is going to thrive in here. All right. Let me go ahead and run it underneath this water. And it's heavy. So I'll take it to the sink. And this is why I like working out of my kitchen, family. Because I have access to everything right here. Now, we're going to just put this on. Put it on warm, because I like to give it warm. Warm water. You all can't see what I'm doing over here, because the camera's way back here. But, yeah, I'm going to just let this go ahead and suck up all of this water till it starts going down. Right? So let that water run on there for a minute. And I'm going to go downstairs now, family, and get the other bag of dirt because that bag of dirt has had it. That is the end of this dirt. No more of this dirt, right? So I'm going to go bring the other big bag of dirt back. Okay, so here is our next big bag of dirt that you all going to see me open. This is the reason why I like to get these big bags of dirt right here, is because I do a lot of things. All right, now we're going to just open up this bad boy and get started on the next one. Got my little scissors. And this is that 50 quart bag that I have. All right. That open. Let's get our next pot. Let's just. This pot is clean, but we're gonna still spray it out. And we're going to get ahead and get that underneath it so all the dirt won't fall. This one don't have as many holes, I noticed, as my other one do. I don't know what plant I had in here before, but I only got 3 holes there. There's no holes on the side around the rim, and I don't know if I like that too much, right? But we still going to get it done. We're gonna plant directly in the pot. Okay. I did turn this water off. It's draining. Let's get this water going back again. That's good. That's going to be it. Right? Once it drained, now I'm going to sit it where I'm going to sit it at. All right, let's get this dirt. Get a little bit of these pellets in here. Okay. Let's get a little bit of this orchard bark in here. Let's get a little bit of this cactus mix in here. I could just put this whole thing. I got more because I was out of a lot of these things and I just purchased more of them. Okay, now let's mix this up in here. You want to give it a good mix. Even though I like to feel like I'm mixing it good, but I just really throw this stuff all around. And this is coming, I'm doing all of this after a whole busy day after work, right? I still gotta get plant chores done and chores around this house done, right? All right, get this. Now, this is the fern. Let's get this fern out, family. These ferns grow wild, family. I'm not really gonna do too much, but just to get this thing out of this fern and get this fern replanted. Let me tell you something. My sister had a fern, right, family? A little bit of story time. My sister had a fern, and she neglected her fern severely, right? Neglected the fern. Fern was beautiful, right? But she wound up neglecting it, doing other things, you know, other obligations or whatever have you. Oh, I hate when this gets like this. We're going to just have to snip this probably. I don't have my snippers downstairs. Is it downstairs? Let me look and see. Or is it right here? Maybe. I think I got it. Hold on. Let me see if I can cut it with these. Because sometimes these things is hard to get off and I just want to keep it moving. Yeah, that's it. Just go around, get them all off. So my sister had a fern. She didn't really take care of her fern. Although her fern was neglected, she still, I just gotta get this off because it's hard for me to get this out. Even though her fern was neglected, she still wound up having a beautiful fern the next year around. Right, family? And that's the thing. These ferns could take a heavy beating. They really can. And they'll come right back. Right? They'll come right back. I'm just trying to, because it's like stuck in here. The roots, everything. So I'm just trying to loosen what I can up. Some of them is entangled in on this one thing. Okay. All right. All of this is going out. Those buckets is going out in the garbage. I don't really care for those buckets, really. Right? So this is how you see this, right? Let's see if I could pull some of this off since this is already open some. Choppy, choppy, choppy. Right? Let's see. Whatever will come out in here, we'll let it come out. Let's see. All right, that's my son. Papa, come on, we gotta go get your brother. All right, these ferns too. So like I said, my sister had a fern. She neglected her fern severely, family. And then the fern wound up coming back, right? Even though she neglected it, the fern wound up coming back. It was beautiful. It came back, this time it came back with a vengeance. Like it came back stronger and bigger than ever. Okay? So these ferns could take a heavy beating is what I was saying, family. If you want a hardy, sturdy plant, get your fern, right? They could take a lot. They can really endure a lot. And I mean, this is after she didn't water it for the whole winter. She didn't do anything with it. And then the summertime, she decided that it had died back. She decided, oh, she was going to give it some water, put it outside. And guess what? It came right on back, family. So these ferns, it can really take a lot, right? And they will grow big and wild, family. So put it in a place where you know you're going to have enough space, or you don't care that it just looks wild over there in that area, right? This fern, when I put it in, that's me. He's tired of JoJo messing with it. Believe it or not, when I brought this fern in, it was no yellowing, right? It was not even falling off or nothing. But again, it was outdoors. We was getting a lot of rain, a lot of sunshine, right? And every time it was raining, it was helping the plant thrive. But in my house, I couldn't water it like that because I didn't have the proper containers for it. Remember, I was keeping it all summer long outside in that wood, in my little wood bucket. All right, let's see. All right, yeah, this is good. This is good. Right, that's good. But we're going to put a little bit more dirt there, right? Put a little bit more dirt. Come on, Papa, we got to go get your brother. There we go. Right there. We're going to keep it right there. Right? That's how we're going to plant that. Right there.
What?
We're going to plant this. We're going to plant it. End of the day. These things you can put right outdoors. And now, because I transferred it from that container into this, it's going to grow more. I could just put this whole bucket really outside on my front porch next summer. Right? I could just put this whole bucket, this and that one out there, and it can take the temperatures. I gotta just constantly keep watering it, and it'll be good. This to go around the rim of the plant, so we're gonna get some more dirt. As you see, I took my gloves off. Right? I took my gloves off, which I gotta get another glove. Because I had to stop and take a break. I want to go put on another glove. We're going to put some of this around there. So what you see me do now is put a little bit of plant food around there. And now I'm going to go ahead and put this in there. Alright, so what you see me doing is just going all around the rim of this plant. And I gotta get a little bit more. Alright, and put some more plant food. I got some more plant food. I'm just putting a generous amount because this is a big plant. So this is it. This right here, this bag should be enough for the remainder. All right, so basically, there you have it. These plants right now is going to be in this pot for a pretty good length of time. Now what you're going to see me do is I'm going to move this out of here. And then I'm going to move this into the sink. So we're going to take this to its spot. So while this plant is draining, I'm actually going to clean up now. So I thank you all, family, for watching me do my repotting of my plants. And that is the end. I love you all, family. I want you all to have a blessed night. Okay, so here's the end results, family. I have my plants back where it belongs. Right? I took this off the tripod, but my plants is back where it belong, right back behind my couch area, my little sitting lounge area is right back behind there. And like I said, I have the light, my little grow light there stays there in that corner, and that's it. And just let it flourish and thrive. And I can open up these curtains here to this window and let the sun, whatever sun that does come through here, because this window right here don't get much light over here. So that's why I have that grow light there. But I figured, you know, this is the best spot for it. And I'll just leave it there and just let it do its thing. And I apologize, family, that you have to hear all this noise. But my tank is right next to it. Right? So that you have it, family. And that's my plants. Have a good night, family.